What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Train Sim World 2, and we are checking out the Sherman Hill today. We are going to be taking a look at the training scenarios and kind of the introduction scenarios today. So we are going to learn how to operate the ST70 ACE and the ST40-2, which, I mean, we already know how to operate, but I just want to get the achievements and get, my levels and stuff up for Sherman Hill. So we are going to be taking a look at both of these today, and then probably in a couple days we'll take a look at the railroad introduction and the hill start training module. So let's go ahead and hop in to the introduction. Waste no time. Let's go ahead and hop out on the rails.
Welcome to driver training. Today you'll be taken through the operation of this SD70 ACE in Union Pacific livery. During this brief introduction, we will go through the startup of the locomotive and freight operations. When you're ready, climb aboard to get started.
Alright, so now we're going to follow the markers here. So they want us to get on at the rear of the locomotive. Kind of interesting, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and climb up the steps. And they want us to get in over here. Okay, I honestly thought that this had a nose door. Yeah, it does. So I'm wondering why they had us come back there.
Take a seat in the engineer's seat. This is where
Yeah, they have a door right here, so I wonder
time.
why they had us come in all the way on the back, but oh well. We'll go ahead and sit in that engineer seat. Ooh.
Firstly, we'll need to start the engine. In order to start the engine, the isolation switch will need to be set to start.
Okay, there we go. Fuel pump to on.
The control and fuel pump button allows control of the fuel pumps from this cab
Fuel pump
for
on.
all connected locomotives. Press and
Engine
hold
start.
the engine start button. Now we can set the
Done.
isolation switch to run. The generator field, engine run, and control and fuel pump buttons will need to be activated in the lead locomotive. The engine run button allows control of all of the diesel engines in the consist from this cab. We will now need to configure the brakes for the type of operations that we will be performing.
Dynamic brake cut to cut in. More screens option. Oh, interesting. So, F4, F3, air brake lead, air brake cut in.
The engine is now running, and we can depart.
Okay.
Set the switch as indicated.
Climb down, use the lever to set the switch to the correct track. Alright, well, I'm just going to come out and say this. The cab of this ST70 ACE is actually very, very nice. I will definitely say that. I like it. It is definitely an upgrade from the train simulator or the Railworks cab. Definitely a major upgrade. I don't think we can actually see anything on this screen. So everything we will see is on this screen right here. It looks like, but yeah, it doesn't look like we can actually see anything on this screen. No. But yeah, definitely a major upgrade from the Railworks one for sure. Can't wait to actually drive it. Never knew that they had cab signaling in these either. So that's definitely new. Come down here. Ah, that's why. We'll go ahead and shut that door. And they want us to flip this switch over here. Alright, now we come back and set the brakes to release. We could have just pulled forward for this. I guarantee you we should have just pulled forward and then set the switch. But, we need to get our exercise. It's been a while, but I'm super pumped about Sherman Hill coming out. I'm actually quite happy I picked it up on the day it did come out. Actually came out yesterday, Thanksgiving Day. For anybody wondering, or if you're wondering to pick it up, it is out and available. Shut that door. We'll shut this door. Come in here. Set it to release. Turn the headlights on to bright.
We'll need to set the lights.
Heater.
The reverser determines the direction of travel.
Understand. Forward. And we want to throttle this bad boy up. Let's go ahead and listen to the bell and the horn real quick. So we're going to couple to some tankers. Okay, so there is no bell. Or if there is, it is very faint and I can't hear it. But there is a horn. Yeah, you could definitely see the bell moving on and off, and there's definitely no bell. So that's definitely a early glitch in the DLC. No bell on the ST70 ACE, so we cannot see what or hear what the bell sounds like. Man, I was going to do a scenario with this, but I feel like I should wait until that till a patch is out that fixes that. So they want us to couple onto those tankers over there. Which I'm assuming all the tracks are set properly if, you know, they want us to couple onto that. But yeah, man, we got those nice engine lights running underneath the traction motors down there. Looking very cool. Stopping just shy of a... looks like a road, a service road. Kind of weird, but okay. But yeah, guys, checking out the Ace here. We got the wiper valves up here. We got sun visors, cab signals, which I never knew they had cab signals. Alerter down there, sand, lead truck sand, acknowledge, you know, all that fun stuff. You know, your definite control panels here. We got the screens. Let you know exactly there's no car. Air brakes are cut in. DP remote, dynamic, I believe that's the DPU or dynamic or something. We got fuel in this bad boy. Cab signals are on the screen as well. And yeah, everything you need to know is actually on this screen, and it's operational, which is nice. Onboard lights on off. Platform, which is the step lights down there. And those are the rear headlights. But yeah, we got some nice looking pictures and stuff for like operation manuals and stuff on this locomotive here as well. Definitely brand new. Looking mighty fine. Locomotive emissions rating. I don't think we can open any of that, so we're good there. We can open the windows if we wanted to. And we didn't really look down here. I believe the bathroom, yeah, the bathroom's over there. And then this is just your standard, like, walkway. There is a light that we can turn on. That is very bright. Alright, so they want us to couple onto these formation of tank cars here. Let's go ahead and start putting on the brake here. Very cool stuff, though. Very cool stuff. Very excited to actually have a new locomotive in this game as well. Alright, so we're just going to couple onto these tank cars here and see what else that they want us to do. First and foremost, hopefully you guys are having a great start to your weekend. I know Thanksgiving was yesterday for all of us. I didn't have a video out, but, you know, happy late Thanksgiving. Hopefully you guys had a good one. You know, spent time with your family and friends, ate a lot of food, and all of that fun stuff. Today, I know Black Friday. If you guys are actually out today, do be careful. You know, don't get stomped on, trampled on, whatever. I know Black Fridays tend to be crazy in some areas, so definitely do be careful and be safe if you guys are out and about. So yeah, some news going on here in like the Dovetail world. They actually came out with the, you know, Sherman Hill today as we're playing right now, and they actually came out with a 50th anniversary Amtrak DLC paint job DLC that we'll also be checking out today or later on today as well. I'll have 2 videos out today featuring both of the DLCs. So definitely stay tuned for that if you are looking to basically see the DLC. It is free for the Amtrak one, not this one. This one's, I believe, $26.99 or $29.99 regular price. But the Amtrak one is free for a week, I believe, until the 1st or the 2nd. So if you guys do play Train Sim 2022 and you guys are wanting some more locomotives,
Let's shut down this cab and head to the one in the lead unit.
we'll definitely check it out. So we want to use to apply braking, and we want this in handle off. Release that. Set engine run to off. Generator field off. Fuel pump off. Headlights to off. Air brake to trail. Oh, do the screens. Okay. Set the reverser to neutral. I don't think we did anything on the screen, but it is what it is. And then remove that handle. There we go.
Climb down and make your way to the lead loco.
I mean, technically this was the lead loco, but, you know, we're just going to switch locos here because it's necessary. So I was told that we can actually cross over. Apparently in the last one I tried crossing over and it didn't work too well. Can we put that chain back up? No. There we go. There we go. Alright, so now we have to do the same thing in this locomotive that we just did in that locomotive. Except this one's just a different number. Sit in the seat. See if I can remember this.
Now we will need to set up this loco for operation.
So they wanted this to... Oh, nope. Engine run on, that's right. Generator... Oh, so this is different. Press the banking com button. Insert the reverser handle. Headlights to bright. Dynamic brake to cut in. More screens option. We want to do the brakes. Boom, boom.
Set the switch as indicated.
Okay, we are gonna go ahead and actually move our train over there. I'm not walking over there. Well, yeah, definitely no bell on this locomotive. I mean, the horn's okay. It's better than the default, you know, train simulator sounds that Railworks and all that put out. So, definitely, you know, a step up. Not the best sounding horn, but, you know, it is better than what they usually put out for default stuff. So, I'm pretty happy about that. Kind of bummed out there's no bell, but I'm hoping that there'll be a patch for it coming up soon. But we shall see. I know it comes back to a 5-mile-an-hour zone once we get up close and personal to here. But yeah, guys, as I was saying, that DLC, that Amtrak 50th anniversary, is free until either the 1st or the 2nd. They said it was free for a week, so if you guys are looking for more locomotives to run in your Railworks or Train Simulator 2022 game, definitely go ahead and check out that DLC. It is on Steam, and it's free. And you get to keep it once it goes back to whatever price Dovetail has it set at. I'm not too sure what they have it set at. But yeah, definitely go check that out if you guys are looking for more, you know, passenger stuff or Amtrak stuff to run. Alright, let's go ahead and... It's kind of weird though, the brakes aren't really working on this locomotive at all. I mean, they're working, but they sure are pretty slow. We're going to have to go ahead and reverse here a little bit just so we can flip that switch so we can go straight instead of to the right, I believe. So let's go ahead and start putting our throttle in the notch 2 here. Not too fancy. We don't want to, go too far. Yeah, see, it takes a while for that brake to kick in. And it's not even kicking in properly. So we do have to have a little physics update as well, it seems like. Unless that's just how the Ace actually is. Let's go ahead and flip the switch here. There we go.
The reverser determines the direction of travel.
Yes, we understand that reverser determines direction of travel. We've been through this before multiple times. Release. Apply some power. And we're going to stop at Cheyenne Yard, about 977 yards. Alright, so once that hits 90, we should be good to go, if it ever does hit 90. We're at 80 right now, so it does take a few to actually get it back in the brake pipe. But here we go. We are throttling up now, about 6-7 miles an hour. Stop here at the Cheyenne Yard. Now, I do got a question for some of y'all that do play TSW2 or, TSW the original, if you guys do still play that. I mean, there's really no point in playing that unless you're playing it for the NEC or the Metroliner cab car. But have you guys been having issues with your Dovetail Live? Because it seems like every single time I play or try to play this game, it always ends up logging me out for some unknown reason. Even though I've hit, remember this computer or remember me or whatever the option is. I keep hitting it, I type in my username and password, and it seems like the next time I end up starting up this game, it always kicks me out and I always have to log back in, which is very not time consuming, but it's very annoying, especially, if I'm trying to get in here and record a video, and I do want to, keep my progress and stuff, so it is very annoying. But it does actually look like the teaser videos were true, because I do see some real-life container brands on the stack trains. That one container is definitely real life, so that's actually really cool to see actual real life container brands where we don't have to have a mod for, where it's actually in the DLC. Now, that's pretty cool. Very, very cool. Wonder if the other ones are like, made up since they're blank and all that. I don't know. Maybe we'll run a intermodal train here soon. I'm not too sure. Yep, that's a real one right there too, man. Awesome. That is freaking cool. I'm happy about that. I really, really am. But we still do have your standard DTGX reporting marks on the freight cars. On the well cars, yep, on the well cars too, man. You gotta love it. They could have at least put, UPRR or something instead of DTGX, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But yeah, I'm actually very excited because if everything does go well today, I actually do get my car delivered from Carvana. And I'm very excited about that. I'll kind of go over the kind of process and stuff in another video. I believe I did talk about it, but I didn't really go into much detail. But it was a super simple buying process and everything. Like, it's like going to a dealership, but just doing it from like the comfort of your own couch, basically. It's very convenient, very quick, and very, very awesome. So I'll kind of go over that, and we'll probably do a little car tour on Snapchat or TikTok or whatever. So if you guys do want to, see the new 2012 or 2014 Toyota Camry I'm getting, definitely add me on Snapchat, on TikTok. Everything is down in the description down below. Got about 18 yards here till we got to stop. Man, I am bummed out about that bell. I'll definitely say that. If you guys are enjoying the video so far, do make sure you hit the like button and that subscribe button. If you guys want actual notifications of when I do upload a video, do make sure you guys join the Discord server. As we come to a stop right here.
Great work. That concludes the basics of operating this locomotive.
Pretty simple stuff. It's like operating a regular locomotive. We do got an 840 score. YoAdrian's leveling up, not really. Oh, so we're still level 1 on both of these. Oh well, let's go ahead and hop into the Pt.1 and check that one out.
Welcome to driver training. Today you'll be taken through the operation of this SD40-2 in Union Pacific livery. During this brief introduction, we'll go through the startup of the locomotive and freight operations. When you're ready, climb aboard to get started.
Y'all notice the numbers on the cab too are very blurry compared to the very glitchiness of the game. Y'all notice that Union Pacific is nice clear lettering, and then that numbers on the cab were blurry, but now they're pretty clear. Must have just been the rendering of this game, I guess. Man, that is very, very glitchy today. That's what this game's known for, is just very glitchiness.
Sit in the engineer's seat. This is where you'll be spending most of your time.
Alright.
Open the fuse box to access the main breaker.
They got the UP written on the freaking thing in chalk or marker or something. That's pretty cool.
Now we'll need to head outside to start the engine.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Why have me sit in the seat if you're going to have me come back outside? Open that. Oh, to prime for 10 seconds. Okay, now we go to start for 5 seconds.
Nice work. Let's head back to the cab and continue the startup process.
Alright, I'm heading back to the cab here. Shut the door. Jesus, man, that's blurry. So they want that into run.
The control and fuel pump button allows control of the fuel pumps from this cab for all connected locomotives.
Alright, on, and on.
The engine run button allows control.
Oh,
We'll need to set the lights for correct operation.
bright and ditch lights. So they just wanted that bright. Okay.
The reverser determines the direction of travel.
Understood. We know that.
We'll need to configure the brakes for freight operations.
So we need to do the brakes now. Release. And we want you in freight.
Apply some power to get moving.
Alright, let's go ahead and apply some power here. We have bell on this locomotive at least. Okay, I will definitely tell you this. The headlights, or not the headlights, but the horn and bell on this locomotive actually sound really good. I'll give the developer that. Alright, so they want us to reach 10 miles an hour. Probably going to couple onto those cars right there. And then, you know, figure something out. I don't know. We'll see. Man, that bell and horn do sound really good on this locomotive. I'll definitely say that for sure. See if we can hit throttle to idle.
Keeping to speed limits is important. If you begin overspeeding, apply a small amount of brake by moving the handle into braking range.
Okay, well, I mean, we're pretty good, so they want us to stop at that location. So we just need to use the independent brake for that, since we're pretty much a light engine. We got no other locomotive on us here. I like that, though, how they have, like, the chalk or the marker in the cab. That's pretty cool. Yep. So we got a few more yards we can go. Well, they got cab signals on here too, man. That's pretty neat. I never knew that. That's awesome.
We'll need to set the junction to be able to access the track with our cars on it.
Are you kidding me? Nope. 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 We are going to reverse this. We're going to reverse to the switch. And then we are going to set that switch. I'm not going to walk all the way over there just to walk back. Just to bring the train back over there. What's the point? So we are going to bring this train back. We'll set the switch. And then we'll couple on to our cars over there. And then figure out what we're going to do with those. Alright, remove that throttle. Let's go ahead and set the brake. Keep that and make sure the brake is set. That in neutral. Because we want to make sure that this train don't roll anywhere. Climb down them steps. Set the junction track to the cars. Set the reverser to reverse, what we've pretty much already done. These training scenarios are pretty much all the same. I just don't understand it. There we go. Release.
Reverse towards the cars and allow the couplers to connect.
Reverse towards the cars, allow the couplers to connect. Understood. We'll keep the door open just because we can. I think, yeah, the door's over here too. Yep. There's no door there. Nope. I want to make sure we keep it at about 5 miles an hour because I guarantee you once we get on that track, it's going to be a 5 mile an hour zone. Alright though, I mean, first impressions on this DLC, it actually looks nice. I feel like a lot of the DLC is gonna hopefully not look like that. Looks very bare. Just dry, you know, land. No grass, no greenery, nothing. I get that this is kind of a plant. But I'm hoping that the rest of the route doesn't look like that. One can only hope, but we'll go ahead and hop into the nitty-gritty here once we get done with the second training scenario, and then we'll kind of get into some of the actual scenarios of the route. Alright, let these boys couple here. Safety stop. Back her up 1 car, half a car. There we go. Reverse her to forward. So they want us to press W.
We can now take these loaded cars on the next leg of their journey.
Next leg of their journey. Shut the door. Got an EOT. We're all good there. Brakes are released. Let's go. Alright, so they want us to stop around the curve over there. Okay. But yeah, if you guys have actually gotten into this DLC, you know, did more than the training scenarios, actually got into some of the route, do let me know if it actually looks like this. I'm hoping it really doesn't. But, you know, if I'm seeing this entire way over here, not looking too promising. But just let me know if you guys do like the DLC. Let me know in the comment section as well what you guys' thoughts are, you know, pros, cons, all of that stuff. Got a crossing here, a random crossing. Crossing that leads to actually nowhere. Look at those cement cars following us, though. Okay, so it looks like it's actually up over there is where they want us to stop at. 15 miles an hour. Of course, we got them DTGS reporting marks on the cars. But man, this is a nice looking SD42. I'll definitely say that. Very nice looking SD40-2 locomotive. I think the biggest thing in this DLC is the cab signaling, because I don't think we've seen that in any freight locomotives as of yet, except for the CSX one. So different cab signaling looks really nice too. But yeah, man, first impressions, I like it. I do like it. Granted, we know we have a well, it's not even a recycled SD40. It looks like a brand new revamped SD40, which is nice to see in game. If only we actually seen, you know, we have the SD70 ACE. Hopefully we see some other, you know, UP locomotives coming to the game here soon. And I believe we can actually use like the Cane Creek, Gevo, and, you know, the Jeep from Caltrain DLC and all that in this route. I'm hoping. I have no idea. We'll find out soon, I guess. And then, of course, you know, there's plenty of repaints and stuff on the Train Sim community website for this game that we'll be checking out as well. Not just for Sherman Hill. I don't think there's any as of yet, but for the various other DLCs in game. So we'll definitely be checking those out here soon. We got some for the Boston Sprinter, NEC, CSX, Cumberland, whatever it's called. All of that. Looks like we're meeting Sherman Hill up here, it looks like. Got a diverging approach. So they want us to run this onto the main line. Interesting. Let's see if the cab signal actually changes. It does not. So I'm wondering if there's a thing up here for cab signal. Everything's closed. I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Weird little crossing. Done just has little, you know, crossing X. Don't even have a yield sign or nothing. But we will be blocking this crossing, and look at the Sherman Hill route, man. That looks nice. I do remember playing this in, you know, Railworks all the time, so seeing it in this game just, you know, is very cool to see them actually taking some of the older routes and revamping them and adding them into this game. Is just, you know, freaking phenomenal and awesome that they're doing it, and I do give them a lot of props for it. And they want us to stop here. We'll stop here in the scenario and call it a day. Very cool.
Great work. That concludes the basics of operating this locomotive.
Alright, guarantee you we got level 2 for Sherman Hill. Level 2 for the, level 3 on the SD40. Cool. Alright guys, well that's going to go and do it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.